Now, Meghan has a good song that she deeply loves. Now, Idris Elba reveals that he played Dr. Dre as DJ for Prince Harry and Meghan's wedding reception. Now, Idris Elba is reminiscing about what was arguably his biggest, highest profile DJ gig when he spun records at the star-studded reception following the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Now, during a recent interview, BBC Radio, One Extra, Elba revealed that one song in particular really got the crowd moving. Still Dre by Dr. Dre went off, Elba said, adding that it was Meghan's choice to play the classic rap track. Now, we know that Meghan is a good fan of such a special song, and you're about to find out what it is. One of the songs that she asked to be played at was Still Dre by Dr. Dre. Now, Elba didn't elaborate about whether he played the original 1999 release or the remastered 2012 version that features Snoop Dogg. Now, Elba played a special request from the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, for her first dance with her husband, Prince Harry, spinning Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody. And that's it, people. That's it, members of the squad. Meghan, one of Meghan's favorite songs is that I Just Wanna Dance with Somebody. She said that she's been saying that ever since that she was in Suits and working for Suits. She's been saying how much she loved Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. And she picked it as such a special moment, a special moment between her and Prince Harry. And you love to hear about this. You love to hear about this so much. Now, one of Meghan's favorite songs is Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody. Now, I'd like to hear from you. What is your favorite song? Do you love Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody? Meghan has been saying this ever since she was in Suits, how much she loved that song. And to see and to hear the fact that it was played during such a special moment, dancing with her amazing husband, Prince Harry, is truly remarkable and very much romantic, I must add. I must add this and say that. Now, tell me what your favorite song is that you dance with either your husband, your loved one, or your wife. Members of the squad, what is your favorite song? If you are married or not, just what is your favorite song? I'd like to hear it from you. Now, members of the squad, one thing that I wanted to address today, this weekend, is something common that I've been seeing popping up into this channel. Of course, I've seen hate accounts coming into our channel to spread their hate, and I report them. But one thing that I wanted to focus on today and talk about is that what is common that I see here is the belief from hate accounts, the trolls coming into this channel that I constantly have to report, that Harry and Meghan should take the disrespect from the fam who call themselves Harry's extended family. You know, the Rota themselves have openly said that stories coming against Harry and Meghan that they wrote and were happy to plaster across their front pages against Meghan. The insults from Kensington Palace staff towards Meghan of how they expected Harry and Meghan's marriage to last just 1 or 2 years, or that the nicknames that they called Meghan. However, don't forget the fact that Meghan was the one who was accused of bullying, a woman who has never been accused of anything, a woman who has worked years of her life. Meghan was never smeared by anyone prior to joining the royal family. And my problem today that I wanted to share with you is the fact that people, these trolls, even the tabloids and the fam, expect that Harry and Meghan should just constantly take the disrespect from the fam who call themselves Harry's extended family. They use tools like emotional blackmail to appeal to their readers. Perhaps that's why we see these troll accounts, the hate accounts, coming to this channel to spew their hate and saying that Harry and Meghan went to the Oprah interview and talked about the experience about the royal family and saying that, hey, look, Harry and Meghan trashed the family. As a matter of fact, Harry and Meghan protected the royal family. As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, to be quite frank with you, Harry and Meghan didn't reveal the name of the person who had concerns about what baby Archie would look like. As a matter of fact, Harry protected them so much. He removed Prince Philip and the Queen from being the suspects of who had concerns about what Archie would look like. He protected those people. He protected them. It said that it was the farm that was actually perpetuating falsehoods against Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And those kinds of every single thing that Harry and Meghan said it was not the first time that it has been said that it was the farm that was perpetuating those falsehoods against Prince Harry and Meghan, the falsehoods against Prince Harry and Meghan. It wasn't the first time that we heard from Harry and Meghan. I want to remove that notion or the thought that Harry and Meghan were the first to say that the farm was perpetuating falsehoods against Prince Harry and Meghan. I want to remove that falsehood that Harry and Meghan said it first. It wasn't Harry and Meghan who said it first. As a matter of fact, it was the Rota themselves, the ones who have this invisible contract with the institution of the monarchy, the farm, that openly went on their talk radio in the UK and said that the leaks were coming from within the royal family. They said that themselves. Piers Morgan, after bullying and harassing Meghan for years, what did he say on national TV? That members of the royal family publicly thanked him. Actually, thanked him in private. Thanked him in private for defending them. But defending them from who? From who? Because the person that has been bullied for the past 6 years has been Meghan. Who protected Meghan? Who defended Meghan? Nobody. Only her husband, Harry, and us, this community that formed to protect Meghan from the constant belittling and abuse that she was facing at the hands of the UK tabloids and the institution of the farm. But the notion that Meghan and Harry went on national TV and pointed fingers at the farm, Harry and Meghan revealed what was happening to them. They revealed the farm as being the ones perpetuating falsehoods against them. But it did not come from them first. It came from the Rota. It came from them first. Piers Morgan even took a selfie at Kensington Palace saying that I am Team Palace after the Oprah interview. Why is it the fact that Harry and Meghan are the ones who should expect to be belittled and just take every single thing that they have to experience to cover for the institution of the monarchy? Why is it that needs to happen? Aren't Harry and Meghan people to be considered as human beings like you and I, to be treated with basic human dignity, which is provided for under the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, that every single human being has a right to be treated with dignity? And it's that thing that truly bothers me, is the fact that Harry and Meghan have to constantly be abused, their feelings, their humanity disregarded to protect an institution with a history of colonialism, the brutalization of black and brown people, the fact that the monarchy is a representation of white supremacy, that is often overlooked. However, let's blame it on the fact that Harry and Meghan went and did the Oprah interview. Let's blame it on that. Let's not blame it on the years of the smear campaign that Meghan had to go through. Let's not blame it on the fact that Meghan had suicidal thoughts because of the smear campaign that she was going through. The open incitement of hatred towards her by UK tabloids. Let's cover that up. Let's all forget about every single thing that happened, and let's focus on the fact that Harry and Meghan chose to respond. Let's focus on that. And to me, I find that I have a problem with that notion, with that belief. I really, really have a problem. And it did not come or start from Meghan. The fact that Harry and Meghan revealed that the farm was openly perpetuating falsehoods against Harry and Meghan. As a matter of fact, I'd like to take you back to the Princess and the Press most recently. The fact that the likes of the Rota came on to the Princess and the Press and said that the leaks were coming from Kensington Palace against Harry and Meghan. They were coming from within Kensington Palace, which led to a sharp response from Kensington Palace, Clarence House, and Buckingham Palace to protect their activities of leaking against people who call themselves a much loved, who call them. The Palace likes to call Harry and Meghan much loved members of the royal family. However, they do like to leak so much against Harry and Meghan and spread falsehoods against them. So my problem is, why does Harry and Meghan need to take it? Why do they have to take the smear campaign and keep their mouths shut every single time? Why is that expected of them? Why did Piers Morgan go and take a picture specifically at Kensington Palace saying that I am Team Palace? Why not go to Clarence House? Why not go to Buckingham Palace? He went directly to Kensington Palace and took a selfie there saying I am Team Palace. But the question is, who has been smeared for the past 6 years that led to the Oprah interview? Who was it? It isn't the palace that was smeared. It wasn't the palace. It was Meghan and Harry, not the palace. And the Rota themselves were so happy to tell the entire world that the leaks against Meghan were coming from within the royal palace, the royal family. That's what someone called Dan Wotton said. Piers Morgan took a selfie at Kensington Palace and not any other palace. The Princess and the Press said that the leaks were coming from Kensington Palace, directly from the mouth of the Rota. Themselves, the people that the royal family has an invisible contract with. Now, why are Harry and Meghan being blamed when Harry and Meghan simply repeat what was said against them, what has been said by even members of the Rota against Harry and Meghan, that the leaks are coming from Kensington Palace, from the palace overall, when they repeat that the farm is perpetuating falsehoods against them. And we know who the farm is composed of. We know that. We know who the farm is composed of. Prince William, the Queen, and Prince Charles. That's basically who the farm is composed of. And every single person knows that. And then each and every single one of them have revealed the main perpetrators to be coming from Kensington Palace. And who heads Kensington Palace? Prince William is in charge of Kensington Palace. The buck stops with the leader. The abusive, demeaning, and insulting names that Meghan was called by palace staff at Kensington Palace, the buck stops with their leaders, with their leader, Prince William. It stops with him. And one thing that I have a serious problem with people blaming Harry and Meghan for the Oprah interview. The Oprah interview had to happen based on years of smear campaign towards Harry and Meghan. It had to happen. It had to happen. And the Rota themselves have openly said the stories they got to smear Meghan came from the royal family. However, when Harry and Meghan repeated it, that the falsehoods came from the farm, they were labeled and called liars. But the same people, the same tabloids, the same Rota who said the leaks against Meghan came from the royal family. My problem is that they believe Harry and Meghan should just take the smear campaign and keep quiet. Why should Harry and Meghan keep quiet and take abuse and keep quiet to protect the farm and royals who abuse them? My question to every single person is, would you keep quiet while being smeared every single day. I mean, look at Prince William after the disastrous failed tour that he had on Commonwealth countries. Just look at his response to that tour. He's even said that he's going to change, apparently from his sources, that he wants to change the never complain, never explain mantra that has defined the royal family. However, that's also a lie, because the royal family does complain and they do explain. They explain and they complain. I just look at how they came out all in full force after the BBC was about to premiere the Princess and the Press documentary on BBC that revealed that the leaks were coming from Kensington Palace. Just look at their response, and that's what will tell you that the royal family does complain and they do explain. Look at how they reacted when Kate Middleton was... Actually, someone came out and said that Kate Middleton does Botox. Someone came out, those rumors came out that Kate Middleton does Botox. Look at how the palace protected Kate Middleton after allegations came out that she was involved in doing Botox. However, the abuse against Meghan was told that they couldn't do anything for Meghan. However, when you see Kate Middleton, what they're doing for her, protecting her from allegations of doing Botox. The royal family came out in full force, and Tatler at the time, I remember that like it was yesterday, Tatler deleted that article. They deleted it. They bowed to the will of Crystal Palace. However, what they did was leave jabs and abuse towards Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Never ever forget. So don't let nobody ever tell you that the palace doesn't have power. That the palace doesn't complain, nor does it explain. It does. Through the Rota, even by themselves, they do it. And I find it quite unacceptable, the fact that Harry and Meghan, to this day, someone comes to our channel, a hate account, a hate troll, coming to our channel to say that Harry and Meghan did the Oprah interview and told people something about the royal family, revealed something about the royal family. Why aren't you angry at the abuse that Meghan faced while she was pregnant? I want you to be angry about that. Do you see Meghan as less than a human being? Do you disregard her feelings, her experiences? Because the royal family has enough money. They have enough power. The tabloids bend and bow to their will. Every single time that you see the articles, the negative headlines that you see towards Meghan, against Meghan, and the positive headlines towards Kate Middleton, when you see the disparities, Meghan trashed for the same thing that Kate Middleton did. Like, let's say touch her belly, for example. When Meghan touches her belly, it's a crime against humanity. When Kate Middleton does it, it's nurturing. What a nice mother she is. She's going to be. When Meghan eats an avocado, it causes drought and floods. I don't even know how an avocado causes drought and floods and is somehow linked to human rights abuses. And then when Kate does it, it's not nourishing towards a child that all mothers should eat the avocado. Why don't you come and to this channel and tell us that what is happening is wrong? Why not? Is that the tabloids have dehumanized Meghan so much that even you, as the reader of these kinds of tabloids that spread hate towards Meghan, believe that she should be dehumanized? No. I won't stand for that. Meghan is a human being. She deserves to be respected, to be treated with basic human dignity provided for by the United Nations Declaration on Human Rights. A right to human dignity. She has rights that every single person deserves to have by virtue of being human beings. The royal family, being an all-white institution, may not see Meghan as a human being, but someone as black like me, or as mixed race like Meghan, or Archie, or Libedana, we are all human beings. No matter how the royal family views us or sees us, we are human beings. That's who we are. Why not that they come? Why not come to this channel and be angry at the fact that baby girl Lilibet Diana, at just a few hours old, her name Lilibet was turned into a controversy by the UK media about questions about if Harry and Meghan had asked for permission to name the baby Lilibet from the Queen, after a palace source, apparently, those sources from the palace, came and said that Harry and Meghan didn't ask permission. Did your parents ask permission from someone to name you? Why would you come and defend the actions of the royal family, and even, the royal family, the farm, after every single thing that it has done to Harry and Meghan, by blaming it? Hey, look, on the Oprah interview, Harry and Meghan did the Oprah interview, that they smeared the family. No, they didn't smear the royal family. As a matter of fact, they protected those people. They protected them so much, which is far more than what they've ever in their lives ever done for Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan were kind in that Oprah interview. They were very, very, very kind. Someone saying that, what puzzles me is the fact that someone said that, I saw even a comment that came in, I think it was saying that Harry and Meghan lied, that the royal family was, racist. First of all, they didn't say that the royal family was racist. They said that a senior member of the royal family had concerns about how the baby would look like. And that in itself shows that there is racism in the royal household. The question is, who had those conversations? Who shared those kinds of concerns? And they didn't reveal who it was. That's why I'm saying Harry and Meghan protected those people more than more than anything that they've ever done for Harry and Meghan. They've never done anything for Harry and Meghan. As a matter of fact, look at what William did, sending out Jason North to issue a statement against Meghan in court. Harry and Meghan protected these people. They protected them so much. But however, it's Harry and Meghan who are expected to just take the flag, take the smear campaign, take the fact that Prince William authorized his personal employee, Jason North, to go and issue a statement against Meghan in court. Harry and Meghan just need to take it. Never complain, never explain, they say. Harry and Meghan should just take it. However, Kate Middleton can be defended for apparently allegations of doing Botox. And that's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I've been seeing recurring, and I just had to address it. I've been seeing these troll accounts coming to our social media account to badmouth Harry and Meghan. I report and I block. And the common theme that I've seen is that they use the Oprah interview. The Oprah interview did not make you hate Harry and Meghan. No, it didn't. The Oprah interview was done after years of smear campaign towards Harry and Meghan. Meghan lost a child. She has gone through so much. She had suicidal thoughts because of every single thing that had happened to her. And I completely regret that actually say no to the notion, reject the notion that Harry and Meghan should just take the smear campaign, just take it. I completely reject that 100%. When Lilibet's name was turned into a controversy at just a few hours old, where was the anger? Where was the anger? When a lawyer in the UK, a barrister in the UK, made racist comments towards Lilibet Diana, where was the anger? Where was the outrage? Where was it? Racism is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And we won't stand for it. Not towards Meghan, not towards Archie, not towards Lilibet Diana. Where was the anger at the fact that parents had to call in lawyers to protect their child, a few days old child, from the constant bullying by UK tabloids over a baby name? A baby name. A baby name. Where was the anger and the outrage at UK tabloids attempting to create the news, not report the news at that time? Where was that outrage? Where was the outrage when a mother every single day while she was in the UK was being smeared day in, day out while she was pregnant? No sympathy was ever shown to Meghan. I've said this before and I'll say it again. No sympathy. When this woman revealed that she was pregnant with little bit Diana, the trolls came in after her. They came after her. They came after Meghan. Where was the outrage when I saw the tabloids basically plaster comments like about I thought they wanted privacy? Harry and Meghan are living their private life. Are living a private life in California. We get news when they want, when they're on their own terms. Not when the tabloids are forcing them or the firm is forcing them to give out pictures to UK tabloids. And they don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. Nothing. No penny from taxpayer money. They earn their own living. They pay their own bills. You know, these kinds of things are really, really what truly bother me. That I've seen keeping up, that's popping up on this channel, that I just had to address it. I had to address this matter. Harry and Meghan simply repeated what the Rota said, and that the firm were perpetuating falsehoods against them. And they had a right to respond. Look at Prince William after his failed disastrous tour. He issued a lengthy statement about how he isn't going to tell Commonwealth countries that still have the Queen as the head of state what to do. Which is weird because the royal family have been telling people what to do for such a long time, for years and years. A long time. And Prince William, even after that disastrous tour, have been willing to even make comments like that are interpreted as such that he may not even want to be the head of the Commonwealth because of one failed tour. Every single person asking for reparations, and the fact that they weren't even welcome. They went to a tour at a time that nobody wanted to see them, taking pictures with black children on another side of the fence. Those kinds of pictures that just reminded every single person of the horrors and the atrocities of the colonial government. Prince William's tone-deaf tour at a time when nobody wanted it was actually very, very disastrous. Every single person, every single country wants reparations. Jamaica, Belize, and they deserve it. I mean, the UK did pay the slave owners for money for losing their slaves, but they never paid the slaves, and they don't want to pay the ones who suffered the most, and that was the slaves. And those kinds of things, they irk me because I don't know why the fact that someone can expect Harry and Meghan to take a lot. But the standard and the bar for Harry and Meghan is so high. However, for the trolls, the tabloids is just so low. Every single time the tabloids lie about Harry and Meghan. Let's even go back to the fact that Meghan won a court case against the Daily Mail. Let's go back to that for a while, for a second. Let's go back to that for a second. Meghan won a court case against the UK tabloid, the Daily Mail, for illegally publishing her letter to Thomas Markle. She won both on grounds of privacy and copyright. But then, after that time, UK tabloids went after her. Why was nobody questioning the fact that the Daily Mail and holding the Daily Mail to account for illegally publishing Meghan's letter? Why was it? Because the tabloids have this protection racket for each other's illegal criminal behavior. And that's just so wrong. It's so wrong. The threshold and the standards that are expected of the tabloids and the Rota is just so low. It's almost basically, it's nothing. They're expected to do nothing, basically. They're expected to lie, to deceive people, to smear people, to slander people. However, when someone just forgets a message he sends to his when someone actually just forgets just a comment that she sent, or a letter, message that she sent to someone working at Kensington Palace in charge of communications for Prince William and Kate Middleton's employee Jason North. They all come after her, not against the illegal behavior conducted by the Daily Fail, owned by the Rothmers. And even they have been held account by the judge himself. And I find that wrong. When Meghan forgets a comment she made to Jason North or a message, because they have this auto-delete message that was put inside her phone, which was told by the court and which Kensington Palace could even confirm it. They bully her for it, but not the illegal activities committed by the Daily Fail and its cronies, the rest of the UK tabloids, its allies in the UK tabloids, the Sun, the whatever, and the rest of them. All of them working together to protect, to continue their engagement in illegal behaviors. I want to see someone coming to me and say that the Daily Fail needs to be held accountable for their actions. That's what I want. Let's not exempt illegal behavior just because you want to bully Prince Harry and Meghan. It's just plainly wrong, cruel, and evil. It's just wrong, cruel, and evil. And I won't stand for it. We, as members of the squad, we won't stand for it. And this is something that has been recurring for such a long time that I just had to address it this day. I had to address this issue today. Harry and Meghan did the Oprah interview because it was necessary. They had to correct the years of misinformation. Even after when they left the UK, the tabloids should have stopped coming after them, but they didn't. And when you take abuse, you need to speak up, because silence empowers the abuser. Silence empowers the abuser. And everyone must speak up. We all must speak up. If you're abused, speak up. Don't just keep it in to yourself. It will completely harm you. It will harm you so, so much. Never ever leave it to yourself. Please, please, and please, never leave it to yourself. Never leave it to yourself. Speak up. Speak up. Now, the last thing that I wanted to say practically is the fact that basically, apparently, there's a plan by Prince William to reinvent Prince of Wales' roles. The fact that Prince William will opt for hope, not hand-wringing, as he axes half of Charles' staff and sends Kate around the world on her own and focuses on a handful of charities. So apparently Kate Middleton has been sent out to the rest of the world. He's been sent out to be on her own. It's quite weird. You know, I find this matters very, very much weird. First of all, the fact that when Prince William had COVID, you know, we weren't basically told that Kate Middleton was isolating and every single thing like that. I also find it weird the fact that Rose Hanbury could show up at Prince Philip's memorial, someone who had basically been accused of being Prince William's alleged mistress. And I use the term alleged. And the fact that I feel like there's some sort of trouble around here, which reminds me of the fact that I remember the article written by the Express at the time that Kate is moving pieces to ensure that Harry and Meghan relocate to Africa, so that William will not be jealous of the popularity and the attention that they were receiving. Because one thing that stands out is the fact that who benefited the most from the smear campaign that Harry and Meghan experienced? When you look so deeply, you'll find out Harry and Meghan were bullied to elevate the Cambridges. So the people who benefited the most are the Cambridges. They benefited a lot. However, one thing is for sure, the fact that they can't seem to hold on to the tabloid attention. They just can't seem to hold on to it. They can't seem, no matter how much the tabloids have been trying to prop up and, you know, uplift William, they just can't seem to hold their attention for less than 5 minutes. They're just focused on what Harry and Meghan are doing in California. And, you know, now we see that Kate Middleton, there are plans to send her out to the rest of the world on her own. I mean, someone has made a comment that it's much, much better than getting a divorce or something. Now listen, I don't know if there is trouble in paradise. I don't know. I don't live with them. So I won't even try to even say if there is trouble in paradise. What I'm going to simply say that it is quite suspicious. And what they were planning towards Harry and Meghan clearly is now what they're planning towards Kate Middleton, because they're planning on sending out Kate Middleton out in the world on her own. I'll let you tell me what you think about this. I'll let you just tell me what you think about this issue, because this is quite suspicious. Because I remember the fact that this really aged badly, this aged badly. It remembered that article that said that Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, is moving pieces in the royal palace to ensure sister-in-law Meghan and Harry relocate to Africa and stop stealing attention away from her and William. And now it's happening to Kate Middleton. Whoa, this is quite very much weird. I mean, we do know, remember when Jill Biden went to the UK and how Kate Middleton was asked a question by foreign media, international media, and then she answered that question and made a different look. And then after that, the media was not allowed to ask questions to Kate Middleton, any question to Kate Middleton. After that question that they asked her, I think they asked her about if she's ever sent messages to Prince Harry and Meghan in California, or if she's talked to Harry and Meghan on the birth of their child, Diana, at the time. I think that was the question that they had asked, if they had reached out to them. And after that, foreign media were never allowed to ask her any single question after that moment. I even remember Jill Biden, the US First Lady, said that when they went to this meeting to talk about something like education and all that, he said that, but the meeting was so short, I wish we could just have even more time. Poor Jill Biden didn't know that the only reason that she was called there was just for purposes of PR for Kate Middleton and for taking pictures for Kate Middleton. Poor Jill Biden didn't know that those kinds of meetings are just for PR for the royal family. And I feel like karma is finally coming out to get them. So I'll let you just tell me what you think about this recent news on the fact that apparently there are plans by the royal family for Kate Middleton to be sent out to the world on her own. So tell me what you think about that. I want to hear directly from you on that matter. And basically that's just what I wanted to focus on. But the last thing before I end this podcast is the fact that Simon Rex actually said that he was interviewed by ET News and said that Simon Rex was shocked by people's reactions. So many people lied about Meghan to make easy money from Thomas Markle. To make easy money. Like, for instance, how Thomas Markle has made so much money. And he said that people were making a big deal over the fact that he did just a good thing. It's just a normal thing to do. And Simon Rex, I just want to tell you something, that you did a good thing. And what surprises people is the fact that if Meghan's own father, Thomas Markle, someone who shouldn't even be called a father, took this much money to help in the smearing of her own child, if someone like that can take money and you reject $70,000, that's why people sound to be surprised. Because many people like Thomas Markle, Samantha Markle, Thomas Markle Jr. have taken so much money to smear Meghan and Harry. And you doing the right thing and revealing what was the plot against Meghan just showcased you to be a very good man in all our eyes. And we love you for that. And we support you always and forever in all your projects. We'll always be here to announce them and also support you. So may you always be blessed, Simon Rex, for what you did. So thank you so much for being a very good man and doing the right thing. Remember, Meghan sent him a thank you letter to thank him for not taking the money, and that it was nice to know that there were still nice people, and you, Simon Rex, are a nice person. Now, one thing that I wanted to end this podcast with is the fact that the Invictus Game is almost coming. We are in April and the Invictus Games is almost coming, and we will be seeing Harry very soon. I have a very good feeling about this and I cannot wait. With that and so much more, thank you so much for staying tuned to our podcast. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and supporting our ever-growing family on YouTube. Remember, Meghans podcast series also is coming this summer, and I hope you learned a lot in this podcast. Now, thank you so much and stay tuned to our next video. I love you, family, and be blessed and have a fantastic day. Be blessed so much. Hello and welcome back to Sussex Family TV. As I end this podcast, I'd like to thank you so much for watching our video. It means the absolute world to us. Kindly like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content we post every single day. And it will mean the absolute world to us if you support our channel by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below. If you wish to donate to our channel, kindly send to our PayPal email briankiputo95@gmail.com in our description box, or to our Netala account, also briankiputo95@gmail.com. Your support will mean the absolute world to us, with PayPal being the preferred option for this channel. Kindly stay tuned to our next video, and thank you so much to every single person that has ever supported our family. With so much love, stay tuned to our next video, and I'm hoping that you're having a great, fantastic day, and this podcast made you feel much better. Have a great day, family. Thank you.